Hi, good evening, friends. Welcome. We'll be starting the webinar in the next 2 to 3 minutes. The participants are just joining in, so we'll just take 2 to 3 minutes more. Yeah. I'm already started getting questions, but just hold on. Let's go through the process and then we'll come to Q&A. By the time, just tell me, is the video and audio both clear? You can comment on the chat box. Am I audible and am I visible? Okay, great. Thank you. Superb. Very nice. Very Perfect. Just 2 3 minutes more. I'm just seeing the numbers zooming up on the other side. Okay, great friends. Let's start. A very warm good evening to all of you, and thank you for joining in this webinar on postgraduate program in media and entertainment from the Welingkar Institute of Management, Mumbai. Yeah, my name is Dr. Sameer Karkhanis. I represent a edutech company, a career counseling company, which guides students, working professionals, and universities also in terms of new age programs, whether they are online courses, whether they are the classroom-based program or their executive education programs. And we represent multiple universities, including the Harvard Business School online, NMIMS online, Welingkar Institute, Columbia, and we guide students and parents on what programs they should go for, what are the future trends in the job market, and understand your skill sets, and accordingly we suggest you the courses and then the entire process and pattern. Last week, I can see many of you who were a part of our webinar series, which was on new age media careers. Okay, where we had a 7-day series where we had people, very senior industry professionals coming in from digital marketing. We had the CEO of Dentsu, we had people from Adani Group at the president level who explained about public relation, corporate communication. We had the CEO of Republic TV. We had a terrific guy on the on the creative and the film production side, Arun Iyer, former chairman of Lintas. So this is what we did for last 1 week. Now today onwards, we started a new series, which is about new age media courses, right? And rightly, the first business school or the institute which we have now taken today to explain you about the university, about the program, about the business school, what they do is the Welingkar Institute of Management in Mumbai. They run fantastic programs in the media space, 2-year full-time programs, as well as the 11-month postgraduate program in media and entertainment. So, and I am fortunately alumni from the same business school from the 1997-99 batch, right? So with this background, what I'm going to do today evening, one, I will first take you through a brief about the business school, what is the program that is offered, what are the subjects, how it helps you, what are the career job opportunities. So I'll do that for 15 minutes or so through a PPT. I have also invited ex-students, alumni from this program. This program is around the 12th batch, I think now, with 7 to 8 years of heritage in the media space, which is like pretty big for any business school to do that. And I have invited some alumni from there. We have some faculty members also who could be addressing your questions, and I will answer the overall questions there. So to get started with, let me take you through a brief presentation or a small snapshot about what the program is all about. Keep your questions ready. You can raise your hands, ask in the Q&A box. We will open it for live question answers also. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Great. So just let me now figure out how do I give you the, yeah, here you go. Okay, is the screen visible to all of you guys? Okay, great. So today we are talking about the postgraduate program in media and entertainment. It's an 11-month full-time program from the Welingkar Institute of Management. Just to give you a snapshot, one sec, why are we running? Okay, just to give you a feel for many new people who may have not attended the masterclass on the media entertainment industry, see the way this industry is growing. This is one industry which never stops exploring, it never stops innovating. And see the media consumptions which are happening in India. And I have purposely not projected, you know, 2025 and 2050. I'm showing you what's going to happen in 2021. These are really latest trends, okay? In spite of whatever situation we all are in, media consumption is growing exponentially. So it opens up a lot of career options for all of us, right? It is among the top 10 media markets in the world, right? Media and entertainment industry is showing a 10.55% compounded growth rate by 2021. So no industries are growing in this speed, right? So 10% growth when the economy is talking about what, 2%, 3% now, this is talking about 10 to 11%. So that's very big. 64% of the consumers make purchases based on the decisions they make post having exposure to social media content. So whether it is your Google search, it is about your Instagram, it's about your YouTubes, it's about Netflix. People consume information digitally today. Yeah, Indian film industry and films, movies is like a religion in this country, and it is one of the largest markets in the world and growing. And with the entire advent of the OTT platforms today, you are seeing tremendous exponential growth in movie formats and various formats of movies. We are going to speak on that. Digital advertising marketing, 18 to 20% growth by 2021 is a great opportunity for youngsters to make careers in there. Yeah. With this background, giving you a snapshot about why it makes sense to go in for a business school which provides media entertainment program. And here is what Welingkar is all about. Welingkar is a part of the SP Mandali Trust, more than 100 years old. In fact, 120-year-old SP Mandali Trust. So it talks about the heritage and the culture of academics, what the trust and the parent body brings to a business school of this nature. They run the best colleges in the city. If you know, Welingkar Institute of Management, Ruya College for Science, Podar for Commerce, and there are 30 to 40 more in Maharashtra and India. Welingkar itself comes with a 40-year plus legacy of high quality postgraduate management education. 45 years is a big thing. Started in 77, right? 2 campuses, one in Mumbai, Matunga, amazing campus you all should visit if you haven't done that, and one in the electronic city, Bangalore, residential program there. Mumbai is a campus which is around 2 lakh square feet, running more than 40 to 50 programs. 30,000 plus students study in this campus every year in various full-time, part-time, online courses, executive education programs, the flagship programs like PGP Media Entertainment, which are short duration, high impact programs. Students come for the entrepreneurship program. Many of you across the country may know Welingkar or B School as we call it for the 2-year full-time PGDM and the MMS courses, because it's been running from 1984 onwards, right? But along with the full-time premium courses where you come through the CAT and the CET, SAT exams, now because the industry requires professionals who are specialized, Welingkar has come up with multiple programs in various domains which are very high impact, taking you straight to the relevant industries of your liking. So PGP Media Entertainment is one of them. Some strengths about Welingkar: among the top business schools in this country, year after year, ranking after ranking. Very strong focus on academic rigor and bridging the gap between classroom academics and what the industry wants. So very high integration about academia and industry practices to give a real life feeling to the students what actually they are going to do in the industry. And so many times the syllabus curriculum in the media program also may sound unstructured, but the idea is to remain unstructured, have a startup mindset so that you can experiment new things and learn newer things. So a lot of effort on collaboration, a lot of effort on innovation, design thinking, creativity, you will see as we go in the program. But something very interesting down you just see, which I would like to show you: AAA approach and GCL. So AAA is one of the very, very unique practices which Welingkar has been doing across programs. You know, that's their DNA. AAA stands for acquisition of knowledge, application of knowledge, and assimilation of knowledge, right? Most important design pedagogy on how to teach participants and how do they apply. So how do you acquire knowledge? Most of you must be graduating students or young working professionals, and many, of course, I can see academicians also. So what is this model and how does it benefit the student, irrespective of the program you do at Welingkar, and more so also in the entertainment course? One, acquisition of knowledge is done through the classroom lectures, through case studies, through industry visits, working on project. That is the way you acquire knowledge, right? Through faculty members, online learning tools. So that is one component of your learning. And then you have to apply this knowledge. As I told you before, the entire idea is to make a real life scenario for you. You can experience, you can imagine what happens in the industry when you go. So it's very important to merge your academic knowledge which you have acquired. Now you apply in situations and see whether they work, it doesn't work, it will rework them. And when you do both of this, acquisition of knowledge and application of knowledge, what comes out is known as assimilation. It becomes a part of your life. See, many of you must be driving a car or maybe driving a motorbike. When you started, you needed a trainer for that. Then you needed which gear to put when, and then the automatic cars came, where to stop. Now what happens? You don't need any instructions, right? You have made driving a part of your life. That is the same with mobile phones also, right? So it becomes a part of your life. That is what is known as assimilation. So what they teach you at the classroom during the programs, and they make you apply that, and it becomes a part of your life. It becomes a part of your DNA. So that's a very, very unique concept known as AAA approach. One very interesting thing which I have observed at V School is the Global Citizen Leader Project. More than 250 to 300 cases with companies B School has done on taking the pain points, the problem statements of companies. Then the students in various programs, multidisciplinary, with the faculty and input from the same company, they have come up with multiple solutions and presented. It can't get real more than this. You know, it are real pain points of companies where companies have come for, they pay for it. Companies pay to the universities to give them solutions, give them young, fresh thoughts, and the students work on this. So, you know, this is a core on what Welingkar is built upon. Just to give you a context so that when we talk about the program, you have this in the back of your mind. Infrastructure based, as I told you, it's in Matunga, Dadar in Mumbai and one in Bangalore. This is what you see in the Mumbai campus. State of the art, you know, what a premium Ivy League business school across the globe you could experience. Same things happen here in Mumbai. This is exactly next to Ruya and Podar. Yeah. I'll come to this program and what happens. So let me just run you through the 11 months PGP. PGP stands for Postgraduate Program in Media and Entertainment. The entire webinar today is based and revolves around this particular flagship prestigious program in the media entertainment space. 11-month program, 9 months of classroom training, which is the acquisition part, some part of application which happens in that, and 2 months of capstone projects on media trends. So what have you learned in the program? You need to really bring it down on a piece of paper. There has to be some kind of inferences which we draw, that is known as a capstone project. We will discuss more about that as we go forward. In a classroom program also, this is not your BBA, BMS, BMM. That is also good. You did it when you were in the undergraduate colleges. But this classroom trainings include very, very strong blends of theory, of practice, of projects, of case studies, right? You have to go through the entire immersion process. It is tough, it is rigorous, but it makes a man out of you or a woman out of you, right? Very interactive classroom sessions, case studies, very, very strong industry interactions with the best people in the media entertainment fraternity who come in and speak to students on real life cases, take help from students, work collaboratively to find out solutions. Yeah, so that is a very integral part of the program. Also, what Welingkar is very, very strongly known for, V School is known for its years, a very high quality, prestigious advisory board and mentors from the industry. Mentors and advisory board members are very, very critical, and only few big business schools or reputed universities can boast of such kind of a lineup of very strong industry experts who can guide you on the curriculum, the best practices, come address the students, help them in the interview processes, work on core projects, and also help on internships and placements later on. So that is the kind of a strong industry academia interaction which Welingkar has for across programs, and more so for the media entertainment. The media as an industry moves very, very fast, and you need to really catch up on the trends. Today, what is relevant in a digital social media, tomorrow may not. You may be focusing on a Facebook, and the millennials are on Instagram and Snapchat and UI UX. So things change fast. We need to get input. So we work very closely with the industry and the program faculty. Best of the best program faculty, media entertainment 11-month program. Very strong alumni network. Just imagine the leverage, a college which is 40, 45-year-old with postgraduate. So also, friends, let me tell you, most of the programs in Welingkar Institute are post-graduation programs. For undergrads, there is Ruya and Podar. For the postgraduate management courses, there is Welingkar Institute of Management. So there is a strong alumni who's passed from the from the business school in last 40 years, and they are at very, very senior people in the industry. Same happens for the 11-month media entertainment program. This is the 12th batch now. And more than 7 to 8 years this program is on. So you can imagine every year if you have 70, 100, 150 students who go in the industry, today they are really well placed, and I have invited a few of them today to speak to you. So very strong alumni industry network, and in media industry network is network. Yeah, it is applicable everywhere, but media more so. In terms of subject, it's a purely integrated program, very important. Integration of, you cannot work in silos. You need to know marketing, you need to know branding, you need to know social media, you need to know OTT, celebrity, sports. So it's a completely integrated. I'm not going through the depth of the subjects, but you will get a feel. It's a marketing management program, integrated marketing communication, radio, OTT, media, client servicing, celebrity. These brochures I'm sure are there, and you can also go through the websites, and in the Q&A also I can take care of these questions. So it covers from marketing to arts to film appreciation to public relation, everything, and all put together in a period of 11 months. That is more interesting to me. You are not working in silos, because companies don't need people who work in silos. They want integrated managers. Career opportunities. Many of you will have this question, I am sure. Yeah, just go through it. Where does a person who does a program like this from Welingkar's go ultimately? What happened to the people who passed from this program in last so many years? So the students work in advertising, public relations, digital media companies, film production, promotion companies, television, radio, product brand management. So we are working on the client side. You can either see friends work on the client side, that is the person who pays for the advertisement. You can work at intermediary side, which could be an advertising agency, it could be a PR agency. You could work on the broadcaster side, so which could be a Sony TV, it could be a Republic, it could be a Woot, it could be a Netflix. They are broadcasters. It could be aggregators like Amazon. It could be a consultancy company like a McKinsey. Everybody needs people. It could be a sports management company. It could be an event management company. So multiple areas the careers open up once you go through such a premium program. Yeah, we can speak about this more on the Q&A. I'm just moving a little fast so that you can ask a lot of questions and we can have a great discussion. Alumni, where they work. So most of the big companies, the alumni work, and we come up with a very, very strong industry interface because of the MBA full-time programs. You know, it's an entire umbrella. Every good corporation, every good recruiter requires people at different levels and different departments, and there is where the power of a business school comes in. You know, unlike any small institute, this is a business school, so works. And if you can see, the best named students work, switch jobs, get into it, learn new things. So the best of the companies, whether it is film production from Raj to Ogilvy to a YouTube to a Reliance Jio, multiple companies, multiple opportunities. Yeah. Eligibility criteria, very important for people who really want to make a career in media entertainment, get into an academic program in their post-graduation, minimum 50% in graduation. Most important, because we keep getting these questions all the time. I'm in final year BMM, my last semester is pending, I'm in BCom, I'm an engineer, but my final exam is awaited. Not to worry at all. Once you can still apply for the program will start. Once your final exams are over, and then once your mark sheets are coming, you have to submit them by October, and in this year maybe November. So final year students are one big lot. So 60 to 65% students are our final year students who come in the program, and then there are students who are with work experience. So if you're a final year graduation student, you certainly can apply. Application forms are available on Wellingkar's website, wellinkar.org, and then you are followed by, once your application is shortlisted, you are called for a personal in-depth interview, which currently will be online in this situation. Yeah. Some work with students do, and these are very, very interesting projects. Go on YouTube, just check the Kangana Ranaut Don't Let Her Go ad, or probably a Khoon Mein Hai ad from Kajal Agarwal from Singham. And so you see this kind of work, how the learning, which I told you, the acquisition is now in the application mode. I'm just showing you some snapshots, and there are many more. Yeah, once you go on the channels, you will come to know the kind of work. Yeah. Some events, because see, ultimately learning and all is good unless you don't apply. It is of no use. Application is most critical. So some snapshot of maybe a movie launch like Gunde, or a Arakshan launch with Amitabh, or the latest event was about that film Tanaji, which Om Raut, you can see down there. So about film making workshop, on video making workshop from a TikTok. So different aspects are covered in the program. There are faculty who teach you the academics, and then there are industry experts, and the best of them who come and talk to you about how this is applied in a real life situation. So great opportunity in the program to work with actors, to work with producers, to work with film directors, interact with them. So that is the blending which happens in this 11 months at Welingkar. You can get in touch with us. These details will be, I'm sure, available. So that's why you are in the webinar now. Yeah. So there is a toll-free number which can go. We are open for question answers. I'm going to invite some ex-students. I'm going to invite some faculty members, those who are there, and then we will take it in the Q&A format. So now, friends, feel free to ask whatever questions you have about the program. Hi. Oh, Arushi. Hi. How are you? Great.
Hi, sir. I'm great.
Great. I'm going to introduce you in a while. I'm just taking in other alumni on there. Yeah. So
Yeah,
by the
sure.
participants, ask your questions in the Q&A session. Also raise your hand so that I can take you live. Yeah. Just give me a second before I get in more participants. Great. So I can see Rahul Nair here. I can see Ayushri Gandhi here. Both of them are our alumni from the program. Rahul, you can just switch on your video. Great, Rahul. Hi. I can see Smita also here. Smita madam is a ACE faculty in public relations, corporate communication, teaching in the program as a visiting faculty in Welingkar and many other leading business schools in India. So maybe a faculty perspective also can be taken from our participants. Yeah, I'm just going through the Q&A. Okay. How is Bangalore campus? Okay, friends, I'm getting a lot of question about how is Bangalore campus and all of those. This program, this webinar is specifically for the 11 months program in media and entertainment at the Welingkar Mumbai campus. We are not talking about any other program in Welingkar Institute. There are 52 top programs which Welingkar offers, but this webinar is specifically for the 11-month postgraduate program in media and entertainment. So we will be answering questions only relevant to that. We are not authorized to speak of any other programs because we may have limited or wrong knowledge about what you are trying to ask. Yeah, so restrict your questions only to this. Yeah. So I'm just going. Okay, so how will a program hold value more than a diploma or master's degree? Okay, let me just take these questions live only because reading it, there are huge, a lot of questions. I'll take them live. Yeah. So before that, Ayushri and Rahul, why don't you all introduce yourself? Yeah. Rahul, you can go ahead. Just unmute yourself. Rahul, can you unmute yourself? Or I'll come to you. By then, Ayushri, can you go live?
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah, you can address. We are all live. You can address them.
Yeah. So, hi, everyone. I'm Arushi Gandhi. Currently, I'm working as a marketing executive in brand side. Obviously, it's an just like Amazon. It's a Kootloot app. So it's a fashion and lifestyle app. So I handle the overall marketing for them.
Very nice. And which batch did you complete your PGP?
I did my PGP course of 2018-19 batch.
Oh, 18-19 batch last year.
Yeah,
and
last year.
So what has been your experience in the program? What learnings and how you are able to implement them?
Okay, so starting with my experience, it would be great learning, to be honest, and a lot of practical learning we get because it's like when you step into the industry, it's really relevant to get, practical learning because at that time you're very new in the industry and you don't know how to work in that industry. But through this course, we were smoothly able to do the work because we have a lot of projects, a lot of live learning we got through projects. So that's what the experience was. And a lot of teachers give us feedbacks for the project. It's not like that just for the mark purpose, but yeah, for feedback as well. So we got a lot of learning through that.
Very nice. So you have been able to apply what you have learned in the program?
Yeah.
Great. So there will be questions from students to you. Rahul, you are on now. You can speak. You are able to speak. Yeah, Rahul. I think we are not getting connected to Rahul. But by then, Smita madam, would you like to share some insights?
Yeah, hi all. I have been associated as a faculty with Welingkar for the last almost 4 to 5 years, and I've been teaching, of course, public relations, sports management, and sharing also my experiences, of celebrity management and events through my lectures. So I find three things which are very relevant in this program. One is the fact that it's intense because they are trying very hard to make you a 180-degree industry expert. So it is intense. So, but then you are learning everything in 1 year. So I don't think the students should really complain. I never ever see a Welingkar lectures ever getting cancelled. It's so smoothly structured, and it's a huge achievement considering that that you'll have so many students and you have to do industry interactions also. And I think the third thing is the syllabus is I would say, as you have been constantly saying, hashtag stay relevant. I think the
Yeah.
syllabus is the heart of this program, because in my lectures we are discussing events or PR case studies as they are happening. There are students which will discuss something, let's say on a Thursday, uh,
Mhm.
between each other on a, let's say, on a group. But on Friday when the lecture is, we are going to discuss that. So we are not
Okay.
discussing something which is 5 years old, 10 years old. We are discussing as things happen. So I think it's fun. I just love my classes in Welingkar, and I really enjoy, and I'm really happy to share with them my industry expertise.
Very nice. So there will be questions, I'm sure, from students to you
I'm
too.
sure, I'm
Rahul,
sure.
you are on now. You are able to speak. No, you are not audible, Rahul. Ah, okay. Try your luck again. By then, I'll take some live questions. Yeah. So Rahul works. Rahul is a quite senior among the lot. So Rahul is from the 15-16 batch from the PGP Media Entertainment Program. Worked across multiple companies. Currently with UFO Films, right, Rahul? We can't hear you, but you can try again. Yeah. Okay. So friends, just raise your hands. I'm going to take you live. Okay. Down you have a raise hand button. Do that and I will take you live. So I'm taking Rohit Yadav to talk now. Rohit, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, first of all, very good evening to everyone, Samir, Arushi, and Rahul, and Asmita ma'am. Actually, my name is Rohit Yadav, and I'm a BMM graduate in journalism, and my graduation date is in 2018.
Okay.
So it's been 2 years
2 years.
now, and I have worked with like many companies before. Currently, I'm working in Work Hard from past 1 year as a product executive or marketing executive. So I'm
Sure.
thinking to do as a PG program or any MBA. So it will gonna help me in future to become a product manager or vice president. So like
Okay.
in
Yeah, go ahead. I think you got disconnected. I think we've lost touch with his internet with Rahul, but by then we'll get Rahul again. By then I'm taking Rohan. I saw one. Yeah, Rohan, you can speak now.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
I'm in my final year BMM right now, and
Okay.
just wanted to know the approach about how we all go in the course. Like, for example, I've heard from your brochures and webinars that you all apply a practical approach also to the course, as well as
Okay.
classroom lectures. So, just wanted
Okay.
to know a little bit about that, sir.
Okay, so typically, as I mentioned before, also, it's an acquisition of knowledge. So you learn various subjects, whether marketing, branding, digital, sports, media. You learn them in the program, and there are projects which happen parallelly. Okay, so there
Okay.
is where the entire knowledge. So it's unlike a undergrad program which you must have gone through in BMM. You must have also done projects. You must have also done some kind of understanding. But this is at the next level. These are
Okay.
very strong team projects with the industry, a lot of research to be done, and these are real life application projects on real cases. Maybe Smita madam, would you like to say some
Yeah,
few things?
yes, I would like to give an example here. So we are, in the sports management module, which I take. So my job is to ensure that I give you an overall view of the seven big industries in sports. And of
Okay.
course, marketing, communications, celebrity management, and of course, sponsorship and digital. These are the five, six big modules. And what we did this year, last year, was that instead of now telling them, okay, how to do a sport event, we took the students to, Hindustan Petroleum had their sports day in Mumbai.
Okay.
So the students were divided into two groups and they were sent to, actually manage that program. It's a
Oh,
2 day
wow.
event, and I'm telling you, the students were very tired, but I told them, this is the only way I can tell you about events is to actually go to the event. So and
Amazing.
I believe in that, otherwise it's really not possible. you know how much can we teach academic? We have to go on the ground.
Absolutely. So hands-on practical experience for the students.
That's the idea, because ultimately this is the last final qualification for many of the students after graduation, and they straight need to get into the job market.
You have to start working after this. So
There is no other study you need to
ready.
do. You need to straight get into the program, into the industry. So that's the idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will move to Dhaval Kothari. Okay. Dhaval, you can speak, please. Dhaval, unmute yourself. Dhaval. Yeah, Dhaval, go ahead, please. Okay, we'll come to Dhaval again. After a while, I can see Mehul Maheshwari. Mehul, go ahead with your question.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone on the board. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, very well. Go ahead, Mehul.
Sir, actually, I wanted to tell you that I have done my bachelor's in BMS and I've been working with two companies, Max Life Insurance and a startup company which is named Pashwa Edmentors. Recently, I felt the need to upgrade myself. So I started preparing for myself for CAT, for MBA. But, you know, my expertise and my skills are always with event managing. I always wanted to go with event managing and everything. So right now, I'm just confused whether to go with my MBA itself or just join with V School in the June curriculum. So what do you suggest, sir? Like, which is a better option?
Okay. So basically, you are saying you have around 2 years of experience in the corporate life, and there is a need to upscale and upgrade yourself.
Right.
So Mehul, to start with, the approach you have taken to go for a CAT or a CET or a ZAT. So the entrance test is a good approach. MBA full-time has its great value. Okay, no doubt about that. MBA full-time is MBA full-time if you do from a premium institute or a business school. And there are many in Bombay. It could be the SP Jain, Jamnalal Bajaj, Welingkar, so many. There are many. So full-time first priority, if you really are going to crack that good percentile 95 and above in CAT CET. So if you are of those types, then you can definitely look at a 2-year full-time program. If you think you don't have 2-year full-time and something like HR, marketing, finance, everything, you don't want to get it, and you want to make a career in marketing, branding, advertising, and you want to do it in a condensed but rigorous program, then the Welingkar postgraduate program would serve your purpose. And there are no entrance tests in this program. There are, of course, very in-depth interviews, but then this is very specific for people who want to make a career in the world of marketing and branding and events. So
right,
does that answer the question, Mehul?
Yes, sir, absolutely. So, and one more thing I would like to ask is, sir, given the given situation right now, the pandemic and everything is going on right now. So, do you think it's better to join the whole industry or the whole schooling, studying factor right now, or should we just wait for some time? All this goes and then we can come back on track.
Okay, my very, very strongly, and for all of you, great question again, very important question. Let me tell you, see, this current pandemic situation, nobody knows. Everybody is trying to be an expert and everybody is trying to be an astrologer and tell when this is going to end. Yeah. Nobody across the world knows about this. That is the fact. But the fact is, even if we see, unless there is no full solution cure for this, unless there is a vaccine, right? So we can keep saying that lockdown is opening day after tomorrow, and then all of a sudden you hear that there is more 3 weeks of extension, which looks likely till 18th of May, but we don't know, right? And even if it starts all together, again, there will be a few lockdowns in the process till the time we find a permanent solution or, community immunity, all those stories. Having said this backdrop, things are not going to be exciting for the next 6 to 12 months. That is for sure. Things are going to be very, very difficult to get new jobs. For existing people who are in industry, they are also finding it difficult to retain the jobs and the salary. Things are not great. If this being the background, the best thing, the super best thing for any student to do or a young professional to do is to get into a good business school which can give you knowledge and experience in a period of 1 year or 2 years if you're doing MBA, and then come in the market when things become more settled, and then the things can be, when you are ready academically, you have some skill set and knowledge, and the market also needs those skill sets. Today, youngsters in BMM, BCom, BMS may keep trying to get jobs. It's going to be extremely difficult after next few weeks or few months. They are not going to get. So what's the point getting frustrated? It's better to equip yourself with programs like the PGP Media Entertainment and be ready for the new things, because don't look at it for 6 months or 1 year, because we get many questions, what is the placement I will get after this program? What is the salary I will get after this program? This will always be the question in good times and bad times, right? But this is more relevant today. Just think about it. Today, if you are a young professional like what you are today, as well as a fresher who is passing out from college today, are you going to get a job with your previous graduation degrees? Not at all. Do you will be a better person after a 1 year program at Welingkar? Definitely you will be, because you are looking at next 15-20 years of your career. It's not about the first job, whether I'll get 33,000 or I'll get 63,000. You have to look at a long span. In fact, a lot of students who are ex-students who are there, and I can see Vatsal Dubey also joining in. A lot of these students will tell you also this thing, the first job will be always struggle, but then over a period of time they make it. But if you are just a plain graduate and struggling, you have no future. So Vatsal, I will take you in once. 1 second, Vatsal. Great to have you. Vatsal, are you able to speak? One second. Vatsal, can you speak, please? So I come to know you are there. No, I'm not. So probably any of you, Ayushi, would you like to put an insight, because this is a question what to do in this situation? You are already just past last year, so you're just getting your foot in the industry, not yet settled, and that's the way the realities of life are.
Yes, truly, sir. I totally agree, because after completing my course as well, I did, like, during the course and after completing the course, I did a lot of internships to learn how the industry works. And then the first job is not, easy to get. So, but through the learnings from the course, obviously, we get a uphold on how to present ourselves for the industries. And through that, I did my first job in digital marketing, as I mentioned, and now also I'm doing the marketing part. So yes, after course you get the uphold of how to present yourself for industry and how to get ready for the industry.
Samir, can I answer something what this boy was asking?
Sure, please.
Should I wait
Yes, ma'am, please.
should I wait or should I not wait? I want to tell you, Mehul, I'm part of this industry now for almost 30 years. What we have done now is we have just, because of the pandemic and the fact that we cannot physically meet each other, the entire industry, whether it is PR, whether it's media, whether it's advertising, whether it's digital, whether it's social, everybody has moved on to the digital platform. So the work is going on. It's just that we are working through a different platform. And as and when they will open up, and as am I telling you, if you ask me, even President Trump doesn't know when we are going to open up. So forget about India. So as and when we open up, we will just smoothly transform ourselves from digital. It's like from online to offline. It's just that the world goes on. And let me tell you, the media and entertainment industry never sleeps.
Yeah,
So
true.
today we are here, and tomorrow we will, as and when it will open, we don't know when, we will just smoothly transform ourselves and get into the campus. It will be so smooth that you won't even realize it. But wasting your year by just waiting would not be a wise thing to do, especially those who are in TY. It's just that be ready to be initially on a digital platform, and as and when things open, you will go on to the offline
Campuses.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir, for your insights. I'm really happy. Like, I'm much more not confused right now. Thank you so much.
So great. We could be of help. Great. Vatsal, are you able to speak, Vatsal? Vatsal has logged two times, but I'm not able to take him. Rahul also, I'm not sure whether he's able to get in, but doesn't matter till. Okay, I will take the next question. Guys, keep raising your hands so I can keep seeing you here. I can see Pradeep here. Pradeep, go ahead, please. Unmute yourself.
Hi, Dr. Samir.
Yeah, speaking.
This is Professor Pradeep Shashidharan here. Actually, I teach in a lot of BMM and MBA colleges across Mumbai and across India also. Now,
Sure.
my question is, I want to ask over here is, whenever we students come to me, they have this major issue with in regard to financing, basically. Because of the current situation, I'm sure everyone knows the fact that they will be wondering that where will they pull out money for the course actually. Now,
Okay.
because the best thing is if there is any mode that, if you can explain that, because Wellinkers is one of the best colleges I know myself, because being in the industry, who delivers, such good courses. So can you just help the students who are there right now to know that, because I've been telling them constantly, there are a lot of options there, but, when it comes from the horse's mouth, it becomes much relevant. So if you can highlight on those points and tell each and every one over here, yeah.
Sure. So thanks, Professor Pradeep, for this question. So friends, this question is about how do we finance education, for a post-graduation, because unlike your undergraduation studies, post-graduation is slightly on the higher side, in terms of the fee structure, because these are business schools and postgraduate professionals, the kind of teaching, the infrastructure, the projects, the faculty you get are different than an undergrad school. So fees are a little on a higher side as compared to undergraduates. So how does one as a student or a parent now really go ahead? So Professor Pradeep, also to address your question, this usually the post-graduation students who come in this program. Hi Vatsal, I'm going to take you in. Yeah, so in the postgraduate program, usually parents pay for the student at first level, because these are mostly freshers who have just come out from graduation.
Okay.
Parents usually have their own funds, because people save for their children post graduation and higher studies. So that is one option. Second, there are EMI facilities interest free available from Welingkar Institute of Management. So there are 3 EMIs which you can pay, and that is also you can pay in an EMI system for 3 EMIs, or you can even go for education loan providers, and there are a set of great providers. You can go through your own banks which provide subsidized education loans.
Yes.
There are companies like Eduvance who are supporting students at Welingkar, where the EMIs could be as small as 30, 35, 40,000 rupees in a month, and you can take a plan for 1 year, 2 years, and then as you start working also you can pay. So I always feel that education, if you have inclinations to study further, then you have to, one, invest in good quality education, and
Correct.
second, you have to go for a student loan financing, because you're going to work, right?
That's
Maybe
right.
first job might be difficult, but you're going to work for next few years and you will repay. So there are family friends who support. People
Correct.
save money, and then there are EMIs from institutions like this school, and then are also loan providers. So
Correct.
if you have inclinations to study, please tell your students to approach us,
Sure.
and we will tell them what is the loan financing available there. Yeah.
Sure. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you very much.
Thank you,
So
doctor.
Vatsal, I think I can see you. You can just introduce yourself and just tell who you are, what you did, which batch you are from.
Hi, sir. Hi, everyone. I hope quarantine is treating everyone very well.
Uh-huh.
My name is Vatsal Dubey. I can see my friend, my batch, Arushi from here.
Okay. Yes, Vatsal.
Yeah. So I was from 2019, 18-19 batch. And during the course also, we had a opportunity to join Geo Studios under the leadership of Mr. Aditya Bhatt. And it was a terrific experience altogether. It was a terrific journey altogether in Welingkar. And, I had some experience before that. I was a professional voiceover artist since the age of 5. So I was already into the media since quite some time. Post that, I joined Lintas.
So what's your base qualification, Vatsal? What was your graduating qualification when you came to this program in Welingkar?
I was in BMM. I graduated as a BMM advertising student. Post that, I joined Welingkar. With that, I had also applied for, I would be very honest, I actually applied for Symbiosis. I also applied for MICA. And surprisingly, I cracked these exams. But the reason I chose Welingkar was for 2 reasons. One, it was very flexible for me because I stay in Mumbai itself, and it had that kind of hours. Study hours, and also I wanted to continue my professional voiceover, whatever freelance I was doing. thing. So I had to, and I would say I don't regret my decision at all, because if you see Micah, and right now when I tell someone that I actually gave up on Micah and IBS and Symbiosis and I joined Welingkar. So obviously people do ask me that, Are Micah chhod ke, why did you go to Welingkar? So that was a decision that time I had to make. But then I was crystal clear with the orientation thing, that with the seminar and everything, and it was very clear. I also had with a word with Samir sir, saying that about all this course and everything. So I was clear about it. I knew that where I was going and what all I have to do post the course. And then the journey started, and touchwood, I got very, very amazing, all the teachers and everyone. So to all the students out here, I would say that studying is, yes, of course, one part of the curriculum, but also making contacts with those professors, because those are not just teachers, those are people, professionals from the industry. And everyone, someone might be of some help post your course, or maybe during the course, and you get to learn so much from each and every teacher that Welingkar provides you. So that
Great. So
was.
what do you do now, Rahul? Vatsal, what are you doing currently?
So currently I'm in Sony Entertainment Television it is a joint designation in a way. So I'm the senior executive producer plus the creative director for the shows of Sony Ye. It's
Okay.
an animation channel of Sony. And so I'm handling 4 or 5 shows. It's been 2 months right now that I've joined. Before
So
that I
prior
had
to
my
this,
own, sorry?
prior to this, where were you before you came in Sony?
Sorry,
Where were you working before you came to Sony?
So I was continuing with my freelance projects, but then I also turned as a vendor, as a producer, because it's been more than 16, 17 years I've been doing voiceovers, and things were going in the same circle. So I wanted to change its direction a little. So I thought I should become a producer now. So then I became a vendor of Netflix and Amazon Prime, and for those shows in India.
Very nice.
And then I did
So,
for some theatrical films and stuff. And then obviously this opportunity came across of Sony. I thought that this is actually a
in
very
fact,
golden chance, and I shouldn't leave this at
then
all.
Vatsal, then I must ask you this question. Definitely, you need to answer this. So we get a lot of queries from students who want to be into production, direction, editing,
Sure.
cinematography, or maybe they have done their base qualifications from colleges like Whistling Woods, Durga Devi Saraf, and a lot of this media school background people. And they say कि बॉस मेरे को तो प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर बनना है और मुझे वो टाइप के टेक्निकल में जाना है. So how important for them is to know management, which this Welingkar program teaches, because we get many students like you who are from a production background or
Sure.
creative backgrounds. So how
Yeah.
does that merging of knowledge becomes in the program like this, and how you can apply that?
Sure. So there are two parts of this. One is if you're creative and if you have thought that I want to become a producer, I want to become a director. So one thing is very clear in your head, that you want to go in a creative background. But me, for example, I started doing over at the age of 5, and after 10 to 15 years, when I got that maturity, that what exactly it is, and how things work in the industry, I came to know each and everything about the creative part. Post that, I thought that I should go to the management part of it, because one, it's giving me first of all more exposure than as an artist. Also it is giving me more money than as an artist, because if I'm producing something, if I'm bringing on the table, and if I'm dealing with corporates like Netflix or Amazon Prime, so only creativity is, I can say, it is 1/10 of the entire lot that you can provide to a vendor, like to a client like Netflix. So if I'm going there with my capabilities and abilities of how to manage particular production, or how to manage the delivery date, so maybe taking care of it from the creative point of view, as well as from the management point of view, that okay, production hai, if some, and for all the students I would say it will take its own time. It took me little time. Reason right now I'm 22, 23, but still if I'm working in a channel, that is because of the 10 to 15 years, 20 years experience that I already have. right now, if anyone wants to become a producer, obviously they will take time to have the organic time to, you know, have that transition of those 5 6 years 7 years to learn the craft, to, you know, then master it, and then becoming, then if they are standing out in that thing, then obviously will come across. So maybe I have been always been into such a thing, so maybe you know, God has been very humble to me, and that's the thing, that's because I got it. But then I also had my own struggling phase. I also learned it from the grassroots level, and then things go this way. So
See,
for production, direction, and casting, or whatever thing they want to go, start with internship, start with management, start with, because management helps in each and everything.
so
If
true,
you're
so
working,
true.
if you want to become a Karan Johar, even he knows finance, even he knows management, even he
So
knows
true.
to deal with people, even he knows
So
to deal with the egos of the people. He is
yes.
not just putting 10 rupees and telling ki tu meko ek ad bana ke de. He's managing with all this thing, and that's when I feel something like MBA or something like this course PGPME,
So true. So
you know, and it also provides all these things. So
So true. That's the idea, to have an integrated blended program to mix the art of creativity and management put together and give a holistic idea. In fact, when you say ki, okay, people were surprised with why you didn't go for Mica or Simbi, the beauty here is, you know, many of the student community knows Welingkar more as a business school for MBA studies. So many
sure, right.
in fact, you'll be surprised. People don't know we are one of the largest media schools in this country. 2 year full-time MBA program in media entertainment, a 3-batcher in PGP media entertainment. But
Sure.
perceptions are different, so they don't know. So it's a very well merged of management and media put together. You know, so
Sure.
that's the idea. Now we'll move to the next question. So I can see 1 second. There is okay, I'm just opening the mic here, so you'll come to know. I cannot see the name, so yeah, please go ahead, unmute yourself and go ahead.
I have unmuted. Who?
Hello, yeah, please go ahead.
Is this question to me?
No, the question the person is asking actually.
No, okay. I can't
yeah,
hear or listen anything.
No, he's not started. Boss, you have been unmuted. You can ask the question, because there I can't see the name. I can see a mobile, you know, some code 2B23 or something.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move to the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Ishwari, I can see your name. Ishwari, go ahead, unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you
Yes,
are very
you
much.
Okay, hi everyone. So I recently heard about this thing, and I've given my CET in this March. So I am very unsure if I should be doing this or if I should get into a full-time MBA. And also, if I'm getting into this, I am very less knowledgeable about this program. So if you can help me out with the information, please.
So what is your final year qualification? What are you graduating in? Or have you graduated?
No, I'm graduating in BCom this year. So I'm directly giving the exams from the university.
Okay.
So I should have been done with the exams, but yeah, because of all this corona situation.
Understand.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something, Ishwari. Whether you should do a 2-year full-time program, which college you should do, whether you want to get into marketing, finance, HR, IT, are dependent on what you want to do in life. So if you are interested in going into media, entertainment, digital, film, production, celebrity, then you can go for this postgraduate program in media and entertainment. If you think you have the time, caliber, and the resources to go for a 2-year full-time program, because you may like to do a finance or you would like to go in HR, then you can go for a 2-year full-time program. So you will have to decide, do you want to get into the media and entertainment industry? And if you want to get into a media entertainment industry, this is one of the top choices you have in Mumbai city. That is the way you will have to look at things, you know.
Yeah, so actually I was very doubtful about getting into HR, finance and everything, because I'm not very sure about it. I don't think so I can be very strong at it. And getting into media, advertising and everything is something which I could be strong into. So I just wanted to know more about this
So
program.
definitely you can look at that. More
And
details the teams from Welingkar will share with you. Drop in your number and they will get in touch with you. But yes, you
I
need to decide 2 year full time karna hai, 11 month karna hai. 2 year comes with its own baggage of CAT, CET and all. Great effort to do that, and one should
yeah,
try in life. But if you are clear that I don't want to get into sales, I don't want to get in HR, I don't want to get into financial analytics, then media could be a good option because it has job opportunities all across. So
yeah,
you should
yeah,
go through the
uh,
program, get counsel from the Welingkar teams, and they can help you on that.
yeah,
Ishwari, Samir sir, I need to
Yeah,
add something.
please go ahead.
yeah,
I think 1 second. Now, I should
Uh,
go ahead.
yeah, Ishwari, I'm also, I want to add, like, I'm also a BCom graduate student, major
okay,
Uh-huh.
in finance. But
okay,
I'm really interested in that time. I was very, very much interested in media and entertainment industry. So I thought of searched a lot about so many courses, then so many institutes across India because I really want to get into this. Then I came to know about this course, and trust me, if you have a creative mind and you really want to get into something like advertisement or management or marketing, especially, so this course is really a go ahead for you in career perspective. So don't think about getting job and whatever. It's a very great learning process, and eventually you'll end up a good job at
yeah.
the end.
Thank you so much. So I've been on Podar, and Welingkar was right next to me in
Oh,
Mumbai.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
So I've been watching it since years now, and obviously that is one of the thing that I have to get there. But I just had to be sure if I should go for a full time this thing or the PGP course. But I guess since I'm more diverted towards the entertainment field, I might do this one.
Look
So
at
yeah,
that. Yeah. Sure. You're most welcome for the MBA full time program also, but
yeah,
with a 90 plus CAT. But yeah, if you want to get into entertainment, this is the program for you. Yeah, Ishwari.
okay, yeah.
Smita,
Thank
ma'am,
you,
would you
thank
like
you,
to
everyone.
just add and tell us what is the composition of the classroom usually? Is it only media guys or BCom engineers who comes in the
No, no,
program?
no, no. At least the 2019 batch, I was so surprised because I go to both the 2 year program as well as the 11-month program. So I was surprised to see in the 11-month program we had a lot of people from engineering background. There were so many from BCom. It's really not funny. There were two science students, and I was really surprised. And I actually welcomed the science student because I myself a science student, and I wanted to go in media, much to the horror of my parents in the late 80s. So it's a very good mix. And what is they do? I'm convinced about it. The fact that they do a lot of orientation before even the course starts, so that those who are not from the I think for the BMM students it's a smooth sailing, but for the non-BMM students, I'm sure they have an orientation that you could
Yeah.
be, and listen, even if every time you want to change, your industry. I have changed my industry twice, thrice almost now. So you should be you'll have to put in a little bit of extra, but you have to be a little proactive. You must ask
Okay,
wherever you feel that I don't know about it, and willing to catch up with the BMM students. So you'll have enough time to do that. And there the
okay,
orientation is very good, so you don't have to worry about it.
okay, yeah,
I just more wish to
In fact,
add one
Vatsal,
more
yes,
point when
I
it
was
comes
going
to
to Vatsal, I was going to continue. You are in the industry, you are already there inside. What kind of people usually the media industry attracts?
exactly. So while I was in the course, there was this student, our batchmate, and he had an experience of 16 years in finance, and
Wow,
she also knows him.
yeah, yeah.
His name is Tejas, and he was in
Tejas.
finance. His age was 36 when he joined the course,
wow,
Yeah,
wow.
and today he is doing something. He is into productions and everything, but he's one of those people who actually cracked some crores ka some amount ka target, and he left each and everything and he came into this course. He joined media. And now coming to your question, what type of people we see? It's actually engineers, some frustrated engineers, I should say, because those people are actually feeling like यार मैं कितना वही routine work करूं, because media is, even if there is client servicing, even if you are acting like a postman, but still
oh,
there is some creativity, there is some there's some kind of interaction that just keeps you moving, that you can throw your ideas and it might turn into something big. If you're working in channel, you might just throw some idea, it might become into a series. If you're working under a production house, those people can take it to some higher levels. For example, if Gurneet Munga and these people who are from big
One in
production
digital
houses,
one. Yeah.
yeah, so if you give an idea to them, they made Lipstick Under My Burqa. I think those were the people. They made one more film that the period, the end of sentence, that went to Oscars. I mean, and those are the people. TVF, the biggest example is TVF. It is made by, it is all the co-founders and everyone are actually pass outs and graduates from IIT.
Oh, true.
So it's the point is not that who is coming from where. It's like, if you have some good idea, if you are inclined even 2% for media, you can just click it. हाँ, but if you are coming with a perspective कि यार यहाँ पे glamour है और मेरे को बिपाशा बसु देखने मिलेगा, तो that's not the thing, and this is then not the place for you. It's not always glamorous.
So true, so true. Also, Anna, what happened, Vatsal and Ayushi, what happened to the students of your batch? What are they doing after the program today, after 2 years? Where are this, all of them?
So Samir sir, majority of them got jobs. If I'm not wrong, Vatsal, you can add on it. Yeah, and to be honest, as Vatsal added, that we did our internship with Geo during the course for good 4 months, and we learned a lot from there. Studying in the morning, attending lectures in the morning, and in the afternoon we used to go to office and we used to do. And to be honest, we have a lot of great, some of very great. And as he said, glamour is not there. You have to do a lot of backdrop jobs, because I did my internship with Times Network, Zoom TV channel, and I did from picking up of the camera till serving coffee. I did a lot of job there, and that is also a great learning on sets, because I get to learn a lot of things, not even digital marketing, but how to process. And yeah, everybody gets job, everybody gets got great internships first for the Capstone project, and then land up into some great jobs.
And also I would like to add, like, there are many people who are into good agencies. Some of them are in Ogilvy, some of them are in Lintas as PR. In Ogilvy, there's this person who is in client servicing, I guess.
Client servicing.
Then there's Mihir in Madison Media.
Yes.
Then we have many friends. Bharti Udasi, she actually started her own digital marketing agency, Clash Media. And so yeah, she's also doing great, and she was anyway into digital marketing and stuff. She was also in Lintas before this, and so yeah, everyone is kind of placed everywhere. Like, so our batch was the capacity of our batch was 35, and I think 34 people have already been having good jobs with good packages, and those people who don't have jobs, those are actually in the internship phase. So they are all learning, and they are all, grooming themselves to go to that level, because management is not everyone's cup of tea, I would say. But then, okay.
In fact, being entrepreneur also in the media space is a great idea, because media entertainment as such, the industry has a lot of freelancers, lot of agencies, lot of collaboration, and this program also helps you to and encourages you to be an entrepreneur, which should be a dream for every youngster, tomorrow. And with the knowledge, one can do that. I'll take the next question. We'll just take 2 more questions now. So I have Namruta Deshpande. Yeah, Namruta, I'm taking you on. Then there is Neha Mumeen. Yeah, Namruta, go ahead. Unmute yourself, Namruta, from there. Yeah, please ask. 1 second. Yeah, please ask your question. Namruta, you can ask your question. Okay, I'll go to the next one, Neha. Yeah, Neha, you can ask your question. Unmute yourself, please.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Now you are.
Sir, I am final year BMM student, and I am very much concerned that we've not even completed our graduation, like a 6th semester is pending. Okay, and so I want to know if when the course will be starting and how it will work. Like we have not yet given the exams.
Okay, I got your point. This is a very, very genuine concern from lot of student community across this program and across the world. Okay, for people what next after graduation and with final exams not happening, no clarity. So don't worry, Neha, on that part. What situation you are in, the entire country and the student community across the world in, nobody knows, as I said, when this corona thing will get over. But now there are decisions being taken, so, and I'm assuming you're from Mumbai and a Mumbai university student. University will take a decision how to complete the final year of graduation. What is going to happen, the entire cycle may get delayed by a month or 2 or 3 months. Life is not going to stop at all. What you are going to graduate in June, you will graduate in July or August. But what happens to post-graduation programs? We will maybe probably Welingkar will decide the first module, let us give us online. Well, let us give you practice. Let us give you Zoom sessions to get started with. See, we will start the batches come what may. Everybody is going to get back to classrooms. If not today, then tomorrow. What happens? These programs are limited batch size program. People apply from across the country. Last year we had 3 batches, right? But they're limited in number. Like Vatsal's batch was 35 students. Some batches are 60 students. So batches get filled very, very fast. So we will complete the admission process. The interviews are going on pan India now. Any which ways, on a normal year, on a normal good year also, students give their final year graduation exam. The results and the mark sheets come in hand only by October, November. I think our last date is September end or October this year. That giving of your certificates date will be in September or October. So that's okay. You need to apply, get selected for the course and start the foundation preparatory work. So that should solve your problem. So what is happening to you is happening to the world, but the batch sizes are limited. So you need to apply and come in the picture. Yeah. Last one question we can take now is Siddharth CHIN Shintala. Siddharth, you can ask your question.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you can be a bit loud.
Okay, sir. I'm Siddharth and I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I'm presently working as an executive producer in Sun TV Network. I hope you know about Sun TV Network.
Very well. I watch it in the night. Dubbed movies. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love
I'm working for the regional channel called Gemini.
Okay.
Telugu regional channel called Gemini. So let me tell you how I get into the industry. So I did my bachelor's in mass communication from Loyola Hyderabad. Later I interned with Z in the regional channel called Z Telugu.
Yeah.
And after that I got switched to Sun TV. So my question is, like, I have an educational background of only graduation. Should I take PGP, like the post graduation kind of thing, to get into newer heights in the entertainment industry, media and entertainment industry?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Siddharth, you have a same kind of a background like what our Vatsal has as an alumni.
Yes.
You have the technical expertise and you need now managerial expertise to go on higher, newer heights. Today you are in a channel. Tomorrow you may like to be in a advertising agency. Day after tomorrow you may like to be in a production house.
Yes,
and everywhere as you grow, you will need managerial skills. Technical skills you have, you will refine it time and again. But you will need now managerial skills. You will need visioning skills. You will need design thinking skills. You will need financial skills. So I think Vatsal, I'm right on that.
Yes, totally right, sir. That was my point exactly. That if you already have some talent, use it as your skill, as your passion, and once you start growing in that, you need to manage people under you, because as you're growing, you will get a team under you. So
yes, sir.
Come and tell you ki nahi boss, this is not how things work. You should be able to tell those people and you should be able to manage those people. Get no, I know what things are supposed to be done, and this is how things have to be done. And you can take the business to another level if you know the managerial skills that way. And it's not only to manage people who are under you, also who are above you. If you're talking to your super boss, I'm not telling a graduate won't be able to do that. But then
Okay.
there is a that edge that
Yes, yes,
post
yes, yes,
graduation gives
yes, yes, yes.
to a student, to anyone in fact.
Yeah, yeah,
Also
yeah.
for that matter, you will need a big brand name behind you, right? When you apply also to new jobs, and a brand like Welingkar does the wonders. The entire heritage and the network of 40-50 years is what will help you in the skills which you already have. So
Yes, yes.
definitely you must look at, and now you know how the industry is going. It is right time you get into a classroom now,
Even though like
right? And learn some.
as you compare to Mumbai, the entertainment industry is in Hyderabad is pretty like low. So
Yeah.
where we don't get much opportunities to grow higher,
Mumbai
to
is
grow
the
new
place
head.
of Bollywood, so the action
Yeah.
is in Mumbai definitely.
Yes,
Worth
yes, yes.
coming in. In fact, just to add to your question, we get a question all the time from prospective students, and more so girl students, ki what is the in Mumbai if we come to Welingkar, is there hostel accommodation? How
Yes.
will we come and stay in Mumbai for 11 months? So just to address generally for everybody, see, Welingkar Institute is strategically located in the heart of Mumbai. It has three colleges next to each other, Ruya, Podar, and Welingkar. So it's a student township area. In this
Okay.
program also 30 to 40% students are from outside Maharashtra. In the full-time PG and MBA programs, 50% students might be from across the country. So there are accommodations available in the vicinity for last 20 years. So don't worry, the old students will pass out, the new students can get into those. There are facilitators available, there are seniors who guide you on that, and in general there is a lot of PG accommodation available in the vicinity. So coming to Mumbai, one of the safest place and the action and hotbed for media and entertainment. So that
Yes,
should also be a good suggestion for you to think about coming to Mumbai to study further. Yeah.
yes. And one more question is like
Okay.
we
So
have
yeah.
we have I've gone through the curriculum PDF. So there are lot of subjects. There are a lot of subjects. Do I'm wonder like do I really able to handle those all the subjects like in the 11 months of time?
Yes.
Of
So
course,
the
we
idea is,
have been there,
yeah.
we have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
truly.
Okay.
So
Yes.
Siddhartha, you must be happy, in 11 months you are learning so much for just 4 lakh
Yes. Yes.
rupees.
I'm actually I'm impressed with the like curriculum and all, but my doubt
Yes.
is like are we really able to do
Yes.
that thing or not?
So let me tell you now only before you take a decision, this is a rigorous program. It is a tough program. You have to give that 8-10 hours every day and
Yes.
added
Yes.
to that with projects and all of those. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
tough. They have crunched the 2 years kind of MBA into a very condensed 11-month power packed program. So it is rigorous, but that's the
Okay. Okay.
beauty.
Okay.
You complete
Okay.
what you should have
I
done in few
I
years in
want to
11 months.
I want to
Yeah,
add,
please.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Siddharth,
Yeah.
daily it's a new challenge for you, to be honest, for next 11 months.
Yes. Yes.
Skip your Saturday, Sundays.
Yes.
There will be no Saturday, Sundays for you, no
Yeah.
weekend.
Yes. Yes.
Weekends are the most amazing, days in week, because
Yes.
that time industry people came to you and, give you insights. And
Mm.
daily it's a new challenge.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also,
After
Siddharth,
work,
I I would like to add something. There are so many. If, for example, I tell you there are 50 subjects, it's
Okay.
your choice. If you
yeah,
go into PR, then you will concentrate more on PR. You will
Okay.
concentrate more on marketing. And
Okay.
it's, out of 50 subjects, you can choose, 10 subjects. Ki, okay, after the course, I will apply in these categories. So
yeah,
get a job
Yes.
in these categories.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
That
if
is
you're
very.
stuck with one thought that no, I want to go in PR only and I won't go anywhere else, so maybe
Okay.
then there is a gap that you need to fill. You need to choose
Okay.
10 to 15
yeah,
subjects. You need to be very precise on those subjects. Okay, and learn the nuances of that. And when you're
Okay.
sending the CV to those people, to those companies or to production houses or wherever, that time you
Okay.
have to be very open that even if your
Okay.
focus is on PR, if you're
Okay.
getting a job in marketing, you have
Mm.
what marketing is in this
Okay.
11 months. You know the basics, you know the things. So in the interview, you won't be blank. You will
Okay.
be, at least you'll be able to give some basic
Yes.
answers.
Yes. Yes. Basic
Also,
answer.
you'll be
Yes.
able to crack the thing. And for a period of 3 to 4 months or 6 months, 7 months, whatever, you can then go to a marketing job, do that. Meanwhile, you also search for PR job. So, you will end up where you want to, but then giving a backup with choosing other 3, 4 subjects, 5 subjects gives you a very good base. And I
Yes,
feel
yes.
with learning so many subjects, it's very good. Yeah, it's a very good deal. In 11 months, you're getting to learn
It
so much.
it actually
to
makes it.
to Vatsal's point, I actually want to add in our batch, there are so many people after once the subject started, so there are
Hmm.
so many people who then only decide that okay, this subject is something which interests us. So
Okay, okay.
Yes.
you never know that which subject interests you more, because everywhere we have live projects and you never know. There are
Okay,
people who love HR when we are
okay,
studying, because
okay.
and they never thought of doing HR, but they love HR because we have such kind of faculty who
Hmm.
make us love our subject. So yeah.
Dirmal sir, my
Yeah.
heart is with you.
Yeah. So I have another question.
Then
So
Siddharth, we'll have to take other questions. We
Others
can
question.
take your question offline, because people
no.
are just messaging on this.
Okay,
So I
okay,
will
yeah.
take Namrata is back. So Siddharth, I hope we've solved your questions. For more
Yes, yes.
questions, you can write to us. We will reply to them at
Yeah.
Yanko,
Okay.
info at Yanko. But
Okay. Okay.
Namrata, you have come again, so I want to give you the chance. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
please.
Fine. Fine. Thank you.
Uh, yeah, Namrata, again, will you be speaking now? Because Namrata, you are live now. You can ask. I don't think she's getting lucky today. We will take Siddharth Jagdale. Sagar, go ahead. No, I'm not able to. Okay, I'll just read out from there. Okay. So there is a question. There are a lot of career options in media industry. How to get one perfect, which is perfect for me, for which I usually answered, go through the entire syllabus, then you will know what works well for you once you go through lectures and projects. Are you going to train us for that? Yes, the program trains you for variety of subjects. I actually want to be a news anchor or entertainment anchor, but I'm confused because I have skills to do a career options also. So Smita madam, here you can answer, because she wants public relation and corporate communication and media. So friends, those who
So
don't know, Smita madam has been the Dawn of Times of India Group, editor of Mumbai, Bombay Times, and all that background. Yeah, branded content. Smita madam,
so
ask
I
please.
so I feel that whatever is your communication need, you want to be an anchor, maybe you want to anchor shows, you want to perhaps get into commentary of some sport event, or you want to get into copcom. Communication will be an all round need, so here you will have 2-3 options in this course, as I see. And also I know many anchors, in sports as well as entertainment. Eventually they have gone and set up their own
In
event
Hyderabad.
companies,
Hyderabad.
so sometimes I feel that your knowledge here, the advantage, what I've seen the syllabus several times, the advantage is that you get exposed to so many industries. Okay, and maybe you are thinking of be a compare or an anchor. By the end of the course you feel, listen, I think I should go to event management, I should join some big event management company. So the shift will happen. I have seen students here doing a 2-level shift. They came with a particular idea. In the middle of the course, they're thinking of something else. So by the end of the course, they feel, my God, let me apply to 2-3 industries, and wherever I get in, I get in. So I would rather say that come with an open mind. That is the critical part in media industry.
In fact, I must add here, because there are a lot of questions. I'm just compiling them into one question which we can answer before we end. So there are questions like Namrata was asking us about, I want to get an anchor. And there are many people who are asking, I want to get into digital branding and marketing. I want to get only into, film production. So will this course help? So just for the benefit of all, now you may have various career options and choices, which as a young student you may have in mind. I will be good into a film, Yash Raj films, or I want to work for Netflix, or I want to work as a brand manager, or I want to work as a celebrity manager. So these are all various pathways which the media entertainment industry gives you. Do not decide today exactly what I have to do, because you have to get exposed to a lot of things. And the program that Welingkar offers currently gives you a variety in a period of 11 months. You will know your true skills ki karna kya hai, don't start ki main ye karne wala hu. Go through all that 11 months, what Ayushri, Vatsal have been telling you. Go through the journey of classroom lectures, go through multiple projects and internships during the program, and then you will be more clear what to do. Your first job is not your last job, right? You have so many things to do. You will change 8 to 10 careers in your lifetime. You will leave this media industry and go maybe in something else, into fashion. So start with an open mind, like what Smita madam said, and then go through the journey. You may want to be a digital marketeer. Yes, good, but you need to know about marketing. You need to know about brands. You need to know about all of those which makes a successful digital or a brand manager, right? So you need a holistic knowledge. So friends, with this, I would like to end this webinar. Thank you very much for joining in. If you have more questions, do feel free to write at info@yanko.com or get in touch with the Welingkar Media and Entertainment team. And thank you very much, Ayushri, Vatsal, Smita madam. Great seeing you, and great seeing you after a long time, friends. Yeah, thank you very
so much,
much.
sir. It was
Thank you.
Great
Great.
interacting.
It was great.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Smita ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Arushi.
you. Thank you.
Thanks.